Oh, where is the family? We have a meeting, family. Where are you, my family? There's one of them. Raven.
Me.
Raven. Get over here.
Make me.
I don't make dogs, I train them.
Bark, bark, motherfucker.
Why don't you howl, bitch?
Shove a doll up your ass.
Darius fears no doll, and I'll have her by her throat when I see her at Madness in her first blood match. There's the rest of my family. Nope. Well. Let me draw closer to the red lighting.
Hopefully it's reach.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you? Nice dominating match you had against the Ace recently.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Daryl's father?
I wish I knew. It's been awfully quiet without him.
Yes, it is. There's no noise channel. Now, brother, I gotta say, I really enjoyed watching you beat the shit out of Ace and ending his career.
Of course.
FTW. It was simply amazing. So you called for a meeting, brother.
I just felt it was time that we all needed to band together for old time's sake. Because we haven't really addressed FTW as a family after a little while.
Wow. The FTW locker room needs to be addressed because they need to understand that there's a draft coming soon, Legion. May 1st, do we stay wreaking havoc here in Velocity? Or are we going to go cause more destruction and ignition?
It doesn't matter where we go. All that matters is that either way, no one is safe.
Not at all. Where is the rest of our family? What is going on with Emberlyn?
She is under the impression that I don't believe in her. Only because of her recent loss to Tommy Dyer recently.
Huh. Wow.
But I can understand why. Because we all like to be the center of attention when it matters most.
Now we have this little tournament going on. You know, Legion, there's this little tournament going on. I have to take care of Shady McKenzie. An easy opponent. I mean, he likes to talk run his mouth in the locker room, but as soon as I call him out, is he going to go run and hide and cry and snitch? Because in our world, snitches die.
No one likes a rat.
No, we don't. We take care of rats. You know, speaking of little rodents, I'm gonna ask you, family members, a question. Where were you? Where were you guys when Dollface took me out?
Well, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, and that was keeping watch over the temple. Now, I remember you saying you had errands to run, which we knew what that meant. We know what you mean when you say you have errands to run. That means you have problems to attend to. But we also remember that Raven, Letta, and Emberlyn, they all asked to accompany you, and you said, I will handle it. And well, you going alone puts you in that position. Because as far as I remember, on the itinerary for that evening, you were supposed to keep watch with me. Yet you decided to run off and do what you did. And then you ended up somewhere else.
Okay. Just needed an explanation. But we need to address this, Raven. Why are you guys fighting still? Why are you sisters keep fighting? What is going on between you and Emberlyn over in EWA?
Also, why is your shoulder empty? I could have sworn you were a champion, and you let a commentator take it from you?
He had help, all right?
And how dare
I
you?
was there.
How dare
I
you?
was there.
In my
You
thing, how
embarrassed me.
dare you? How dare you kick Brother Legion in the face like that?
It was miscommunication. It happens.
Not when you're skilled enough to remember where and when to strike. You knew I was there. You knew I had it all under control. It was our plan. I am supposed to refurbish the family while father is gone. And when
Right.
things like this happen, where do you think it puts us?
Right.
Right. Now we're in a predicament. A freaking commentator, Raven, has your All-Pro championship.
I have a rematch against him, all right?
Yeah, you
Well,
better
then
get the title back.
I expect that title to be back on your shoulder by then.
It will. And for the whole Emberlyn situation, I don't know why. Also, she thinks that she should have been champion, even though it was father's decision for me being Starlight champion. It was his call. But to her, she doesn't see it that way.
Well, Raven, you have to put her in her place yet again. over in EWA. Yet again, you and your sister have another match. If she takes this title off your hands, you have punishment coming. And not from me. You will have it from Leno.
You think I'm not happy about the situation?
You think we are? A freaking commentator with a Walmart suit!
And your excuse was that he had help, but his help was another commentator who, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't been in the ring in 7 years. And yet it took a pair of brass knuckles to finish the job. Give me a break.
It was in my Lenore state of mind, not myself. So you can't blame me, you blame Lenore.
You're still half of her.
You still are a vessel that needs to control that.
And also didn't help that he got helped by Cryptic, and everyone knows my history with him.
Just because he had help with Cryptic doesn't mean you outsmart him.
Just because he has training. Just because he was trained by that freak does not make him any more of an equal. He's still flesh and blood. He's still a human being that does not even deserve a place in our presence. You should have taught him that the first time.
You made me you're making me take my medication, Raven. You.
At least I still got one of the titles, all right?
As long as you keep it.
Tune? Who the hell are you?
You want to make your hair stand on your neck?
Father!
Yes!
You're back! He's here!
Finally.
Welcome back, Father.
You see, I've been gone for quite some time.
Indeed you have.
Now things have changed. Life is meaningless. Known as the Dark Era has led its most difficult of times. My son, Legion, led the ghul family. But see, now that I'm back, things are very, very in accordance to planning. You see, a new game plan is in motion. None unless more unintelligent folks like Casey or some fool jackass like the Beast and his pathetic family of an excuse talking about how people are getting in their way. You see, the family is a joke. And every time I watch it, I get soft because it's just like them. Unintelligent, low-life centered scum of the earth. Less being put in a bucket of shit. I've come back. And you see, FTW is going to be seeing a new and improved Negan. And as far as the ghul family has been addressed on certain occasions, as far as Emberlyn, she's in the back burner of history. You see, I can't have non-intelligent, weak, pathetic souls in the ghul family. Now, granted, my slow talking and brain is kind of trying to register its own perspectives. You see, I've been watching y'all and everybody else. After taking my dip in a bloodbath and spending my time away, let's just say that I don't really have to announce the whole situation. Just know I'm free of it. And now I'm more confident, more deadlier, more violent. The hate that runs through my blood for these fools who sit there and think they can run through our family, the family that I created, the family we came together as a unit. It's cherishable. It's a delight. It's different. I watched my son's match. See, I told you, my brain's not all there for a minute. It really isn't.
Okay, Father.
But after he annihilated Ace, I've come to the conclusion that our family is a force to be reckoned with.
I'm still not happy.
And let me tell you something.
My title's not wrong.
It's very, very important. It's a new generation. Now, granted, I've heard some very non-nice words that goes towards this family on and off screen, and I'm not okay with that. That's definitely not okay. So, meanwhile, when it comes to chance to open up their meat shirts and showing them what heart they don't have in a non-carellistic way, it's time to bring a wrecking ball, and it's time to play 10 times harder than what they are. You see, damn, you know what's kind of crazy? Someone told me that I said that a lot. And you're right, I do. But do I give a fuck? No. No, see, no. I don't give a fuck what people think of me or the family. So if you have the balls to think that you can demolish us, separate us, please, please, with all your might, go ahead and try. Because it's not about loyalty and trust. It's about respect. It's about how we bring one each other together to motivate one another. That is family. Just because you have a gay ass looking FTW title on your waist thinks that you're some kind of champion? Absolutely not. Or you hide behind a silly little girl who thinks she's going to come up in a big dog's world. That's what's really funny. And then you got a man who likes to put on everybody's promos except theirs. This is trash, or yawn. Well, let me tell you something. I predicted a few matches down the line. A father-son match against possibly a father-daughter, or a cousin versus nephew. Something down the lines. You see, seeing Legion at his prime, doing things that he should be doing, taking him on my side into the ring to demolish anybody who wants to go against us.
Mm.
And people are right. People are absolutely right. I had to lose the hardcore champion because, well, I've got bigger fish to fry and a lot more other people to bury. But I do give respects. And John Riggins, if you're watching this, you have my respect. Because you are on the same level as me. That's for sure. Now, see, I can't be the only one doing all the talking. And you're right. I was watching. The other family members are kind of a little busy at this moment, but I'm sure they will be on. Now, on to some more news. Darius,
Yes.
how the fuck have you been maintaining the family?
Excuse me?
You heard me. How have you been maintaining the family?
By doing my job.
No, that's not the answer. That's not the answer I'm looking for. No, no. See, I'm looking more lines of commitment, love, respect. More down the lines of putting tough love on people to get them off their ass. That's what I should have heard. Granted, you've been, well, I mean, the family watched you run around in your diapers trying to chase little bugs and worms by running into doors thinking that you can ride a bike. But instead of riding a bike, you rode a skateboard. Technically a scootboard because I don't know who came up with the word skateboard or it's a scootboard back in the old days. But you have been doing a good job. That's for sure. And here on FTW, I've seen some more things going down. But you see, as of lately, a lot of things have happened since I've been gone. A lot of things. Granted, it's time for Negan to come out that pure dark world and step more into a mid dark where people can see where I am executing and burying my next victim. Raven, who looks like she has been through hell and back, which is my fault, kind of, in a way, because I was not there as a parent. And go ahead, for anybody who just heard me say that, you go ahead and try to use that on me. Because in the back of mind, she is absolutely a little bit correct. A father should be there for their kids so that they can keep them on their feet, motivated and pressured so they can do better and bigger things. To the statue. I told you when I come back that a new Negan would represent himself to a new exquisite of victimizing each person who gets in the Al Ghul family way. And I'm damn proud of Legion for doing that, demolishing fools. Now, as for my other daughter, Miss Liletta Al Ghul, seems to be not present at this current moment, but I'm sure she will. She knows that when Father reappeared, she'd be back.
Where's your invite? Please. You don't deserve an invite.
No.
Our other sister, Ember Lynn. That one.
That is old news. I said what I said, and I'm pretty sure that Legion would agree with me.
That's why she's not coming on here, because she don't deserve it.
Now,
Damian Wolf, I'm coming for my title back. I'm gonna fucking rip it off for you.
now I also heard that Legion went through some stuff that's very depressing to that dark heart that I have because of people fucking with his head and getting him into a bad mindset. See, I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate that at all. And it's not something that's going to be bargained with. It's not something you can put your life on, whether or not, regardless that you're doing this and doing that. We built the family. We created it. Now, as I'm trying to get newest members to the family, that's going to take more time than anything. And let me explain why. Because I really do want to hear other people talking.
Hmm.
The family is based on being there, helping each other.
You know, Father, you know, be a great addition to this place. Someone who
Who?
taught me more than I can ever imagine. John Reagans.
You know, I was just thinking about him a couple days ago. He's the epiphany of the Antichrist. He is the house of evil. Granted, he can be a little bit goofy with his guitar and everything else, but he's the first person who hasn't snapped back. He's actually on the same level as me. First ever screenshot we did was me pretty much saying how I appreciate the fact that someone finally is on my level. So John Riggins would be an executive, prodigal, new coming in the Algo family. That's if he chooses to be. But he's got to bring his guitar. If he doesn't bring that guitar, I don't want him in it. Because
I'll reach out to good old Reagans.
so make sure to bring that make sure he brings his unholy satanic Bible because that'll be epic. Now, Legion,
Yes,
how have you
Father.
been?
Ever since what happened, of all these people trying to get the better of me, of all these people trying so desperately to bring me down, to ruin my vision, I showed them why it was a bad idea. The countless times I got involved in other people's affairs was because it was bound to happen. Because everyone knows I don't just target one person when I'm pissed off. I go after the entire lot. I go after the entire pond that's in my way. And ever since Emberlin decided he was the better fit other than me, tried to resurrect him and failed miserably. I often wondered, why try to put me away when I helped raise you to be better? When I created you? Yet you want to put me away and bring on some poser. But then again, he's no longer here, is he? No matter how many seances you do, no matter how many rituals you perform, he will never show up. You know why? Because I put the rune of Legion over the seance door and he will never come back. But other than that, I promised Letta, I promised you, even though you were gone, Father, that what I did to Ace wasn't just going to be a normal beating, it was going to be a sacrifice. And it ended in blood exactly as I planned. But now, speaking of blood, I am to face one of our favorite people, Tommy Dyer, in a first blood match.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it won't be a drip. It will not be a cut. I will bathe him in his own blood. I'm in my prime, Father. I feel it in my bones. and I will not let it slip this time.
We're born for greatness. It'll happen. And those that get in the way, well, it's only a laughing matter. Now,
Agreed.
the Al Ghul family has been parted because of my absence. And you're right, Legion. I think it's time we all come back together and do what we've done best, and that's destroy people.
Hmm.
As of the other day, I, Negan, motherfucking Al Ghul, have come
Well,
across a
speaking of Tommy
new.
Dyer, Legion. Sorry, Father, for the interruption. I apologize. Tommy Dyer decides to open his mouth now.
I find it funny.
I, yet again, the Al Ghul father, have come in within my grasp. No, it's not even in my grasp. It is in my hands. The Al Ghul family now owns the first FTW Underworld Slaughterhouse. The
Beautiful.
wills have been written. The contracts have been signed. The deed is done. We now have our own slaughterhouse where we can send all of our victims straight to where they belong. And for
Good.
people out here be like, well, I'm going to heaven. No, you're not. There is no heaven. There is no hell. I'm going to make sure that we send everybody straight to the afterlife. That way you're stuck between worlds. You see, be my victim. Oh, please.
I don't know if you've been watching their Father over in EWA. This place called Evolve. I took my frustrations out on Casey Luchador. I made sure his shoulder didn't work. And for this family, this false family with this little pissant they have little running around, Marie Nix, who thinks she's going to be women's champion here soon. And you got this little annoying, chubby, roly-poly looking like motherfucker named
Steve, that's Marshmallow Man.
Blake Buchanan. That little tub of lard. He looks like he just came from the chocolate factory. Needs to die as well. The entire family thinks that they can run through us, Father. No. No. It's not happening. They think what they think, but what they know is a different story. What they know is they
Raven?
can't control us, because beware, oblivion is at hand.
You know you want to laugh, Raven. I can see it. I can sense it. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to go against an Oompa Loompa that came out straight out of the shit factory before he shoved a Twinkie so far down his throat that the aliens could see it? That's a pretty deep throat, if you know what I mean. You see, I told you I wasn't playing around no more. I wasn't going to come on here and let people think they're going to try to run over me or my family. But you see, man, do I say that a lot. I just don't give a fuck. We are going to desecrate, eliminate, demolish, and slaughter anybody and everybody who gets in our way. It's either become a foe or become a friend.
Oh,
We
Father.
already know who the foes are.
Oh, Father.
So we are family.
Father. I got him. I got him. Father, I got him. The Al Ghul family has just unleashed a dose of metal infection.
He must have heard us. Or the fact that his ears were probably ringing. He's like, I'm being talked about. Then again, Raven's over here in the corner trying not to be dead because of my comments, which is cool, because family's got to laugh and all that and have a little fun with who they come after. Granted, Riggins got my title, but I would rather see him with that title than some wannabe, low-life, self-centered scum of the earth, wannabe hardcore. Riggins is actually worth the time in the effort, which I'm very proud of him. Very, very proud of him. Now, see, the last time I told someone that I would put love into that person, someone about threw up. Legion. So, we'll call it dark love from now on. Instead of just love. We'll just say dark love. Because we need to do that, exactly. Show people that are part of the family the dark love. But show those out of it no mercy. But then again, an Oompa Loompa versus I don't know. I have an tendency feeling that the Oompa Loompa should go against his family member, the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Because, I mean, why not? I mean, you got one who calls himself
Stop laughing.
a beast. Has anyone called Wolverine and Rogue and all them to let them know that he's out muck, thinking he's hardcore? Should he be like the secretary of like mutant defense or something? I mean, come the fuck on. Seriously? What is this? I mean, and then you got a guy who is unoriginal. And I'm pretty sure someone will be like, oh, speaking of unoriginal, you're right. My name is Negan Al Ghul. But let me rephrase those two names for you. Both my names are two of the baddest motherfuckers around. You got Al Ghul. Yeah, Ra's al Ghul. The man who beat Batman's ass over and over and over again. Lived centuries old. And then you've got Negan. Which, by the way, I'm still putting it to that I didn't know about Negan on the Walking Dead shit. So someone's all like, did you seriously just steal his name? I'm like, oh, yeah. Two of the baddest motherfuckers.
Well, isn't that some good shit said right there?
People are going to regret the fact that they tried going through us once. So, yeah. But I've come into some new information, allowing me to play the cards perfectly to let people know that, well, they fucked up. And yes,
You just fuck up.
I might repeat myself, I might say this. I might slur my words. I might this and that. Blah, 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 blah. Who gives a fuck? Most of you chump asses sit there in your nice, beautiful homes where it's nice and warm. Probably never been homeless. Probably never had to fight to live another day. Probably never had to tackle someone for fucking with your family. So go ahead, make your comments, make your slurs, make your insults. Your insults are more fuel to the fire for the ghul family. So remember that. Fuel the fire. Once Negan and Legion have run through any other pathetic mortals, will desecrate them. And as a matter of fact, desecrated who are the tag team champions right now?
Sinless and Cruel Intentions.
Huh. Well, I guess they got a match with the We Are Family bullshit. So, if they come in contact with those titles, I guess I'm just going to have to do what I do best, and that's rip them out from under them because they don't deserve to be tag champions. They do not.
Nobody here deserves to be champions but us, Father.
Because we were meant to be champions. One, however, was not. She'll never be the women's champion. She'll never be
any champion.
A champion, period. Now, Raven, however, or Letta has held gold. Raven has not yet. But she will. She will. And when it happens, I will take in every liberty to be behind her back to make sure that no one tries to steal that from her. That goes for any family member. You got a title? Best believe I'm going to be there. You trying to jump my members?
Speaking of jumping members, Brooks! Coming for your bitch ass. You don't think I forgot that clothesline you gave me? Huh? You didn't forget that no signal? Oh, when I hit you with collapse, I can't wait to break your fucking neck when I do it too. It's gonna be pleasurable. Emberlyn, shut your mouth, you crybaby back bullshit motherfucker.
Now see,
you are the biggest crybaby.
Wow, do I really say that a lot? Holy fucking unholy fuckery.
So shut your damn mouth, Emberlyn. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you running amok, crying here and there. This person that, this person this, made fun of me, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go cry in a corner. Go cry. Go cry.
You see,
because no one cares about you no more.
Sensitivity is definitely not tolerated in this family. So this is not a sensitive family. We don't let
Legion
things
don't
like
need
that.
to shut the fuck up.
Things like that doesn't bother us. You see,
Emberlyn, I don't make dogs. I train them.
We do us.
Sorry, Father. Build up aggression.
See, while I was with my sister and doing all my stuff, it's so hard to know that you've got to force American languages out. So
Negan don't have my balls. Negan has his own.
Let me get out of this forcing of the American shit, and let me tell you who I really am. My name is Negan ghul. I am from Bucharest, Romania, and I just dedicate the world's coming apart to Dracula Americano. You see, in En no condesta con silica. You don't know the dark.
No, kid. Oh my God. Oh no.
The wrecking ball that everyone has put on y'all's back will be demolished. Now, once dear old little Letta gets on here, even a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more lively, you know, because I'm pretty sure she has her problems with Emberlyn as well.
No one cares about Brooks. He's nothing but a pissy.
However, what Emberlyn had put a certain person through blows my mind. That boggles my mind. Quote the Demolition Man. Boggles? What seems to be boggling you? What the fuckery is that? That's nowhere near the fucking language that I was expecting. Anyway. On also another level.
Brooks is a bitch.
Someone finally decided they were going to send me a gift. And you see, health comes first. Still funny because that certain person forgot. Now, whether or not, you know, they're sitting on their bed, chewing on a straw, playing Minecraft, trying to kick someone in the balls, I don't know.
Father, if you want to be mad at anybody, you have to listen and look what happened while you were gone.
Levi is the true monster? Who the fuck cares? When he can do the things that I've done, then we can talk. When he can come on screen and say something he's not going to regret, then he can call himself a monster. When he travels the world and puts someone in a grave and buries them for real, just because you were bored, then you can be a monster. And that's Satan himself telling me that I need to bury the bitch in the ground. So we're gonna throw the camera around here, don't we?
Oof. Ooh.
See,
ooh,
she sits here and talks her pretty little game.
Whoa. Father, may I address something?
What?
I'm feeling it all around, and it's not good. I feel Legion is pissed. I can feel it. Legion. What's wrong, brother? Something's up. He's not himself right now. What is good? Legion!
Oh, I know.
Something's up. I can feel it, Father. I can really feel it, too. It's not good. It's not good.
Nothing's ever good. Does anything ever good come out of anything supernatural? Fuck no. But for some mortal...
Where are you? Sister, get here.
Ooh.
I only became famous because of Joe's last name. No, you see what happened, you pathetic moron. Is that my brother pulled me out of that binding area that I didn't need to be. It made me realize I needed to show my true self. So here I am. My brother helped me. That's all he did. And I didn't back petty on the last name. No. Is that when a brother saw a brother in need, Malachi helped me. And I thank Malachi for helping me. Lies, lies, lies. Just like your feelings for Levi, the not true monster. Only one true monster here is Negan Al Ghul. We turned our backs on the weak. You showed your true self. You could not capture that world championship. You could not do of anything. Emberlyn.
Now that I've had time to read everything, you're absolutely right. A cult leader? Yeah. With a bunch of idiots? No. See, the people in this family are far from being idiots. They are, how I put as myself,
All right.
stupid,
Yeah.
insane material of a dark passion. Yeah, we're all dumb. But yet, remember, you were the one that was part of this family, Emberlyn. Remember that. So pretty much you're calling yourself an idiot as well. So remember that.
Especially
Levi being a true
considering
monster.
I brought you in here.
Legion, what's wrong with you? I can feel this presence, Legion. What is going on?
Like I said, Darius, there would come a time where you would literally feel how powerful I am, and now is that time. I've been sitting, I've been waiting. I have had to listen to all of this naysaying from everyone. And it's gotten to the point to where I have had to do things I'm not proud of, but it was only because it was for the greater good. And that's all I care about now. And Kimberlyn, you want to say that I let Levi out when you were the one that had the keys to the door the entire time? Like I said, do not blame me for your mistakes. I created you, and I can sure as hell destroy you.
Go to hell. We are from that place. Why would we
Where
go
do you
somewhere
think I
different?
came from?
Yeah, right? She's telling us go to hell. And
Emberlyn,
man.
remember, I can walk to hell, I can shop at the gift shop, and I can walk right back out while you're crawling and putting the fire out that you started. I am practically hell's prince, and you're just purgatory's receptionist.
Or the lack of terms, the bitch.
Raven, you've been quiet this entire time. You're right, Legion. If you're telling me I can feel your power, does that mean I can feel my family's?
Sometimes when the moment is right, and when the collective atmosphere of the family is at the equal amount.
Of course.
When we all feel a disturbance in our atmosphere, we all feel the power.
Raven. You have been quiet this entire time. Why are you laughing, Raven?
Because I think that's funny.
What's funny about calling Legion Darken Graves Jr.?
Because it's not. Because he's way better than Darken.
Why don't you sound pissed off about it?
No, she's absolutely right. But you know what? I hope that management is hearing me. I hope the owner is hearing me. Knowing the owner is damn proud to have Negan back. Because as soon as I walked into the office, she couldn't do nothing but just to be like, holy shit. And her hugs, let me tell you what, I'm not fond of being hugged, but that woman has definitely hit a nerve. In a good way. No pun intended. If management and the owner is hearing me right now, and Emberlyn wants to keep talking her shit, how she's got better talent than most of us and all this. All right, if you got talent, let's do this. Management, if you're hearing me, the owner, if you're hearing me right now, how about we do an Emberlyn versus Letta in an I Quit match? Now, if they're hearing me,
My father,
I
I
won't know what they're
actually
going to
have a
say.
better proposal.
Oh, I'd love to hear this, please.
Oh, you would
Do
love
tell.
this, Father.
She will do what she had to do the first moment she began to become an Al Ghul. She will face all of us in the Al Ghul gauntlet. And my stipulation is as follows.
Father.
If she overcomes the odds and if she pins all of us down, we will retract everything you said to us. And we will retract everything we said to you, dear sister. And we will personally initiate you as a true sister of the Al Ghul family. But if you lose, you will be excommunicated by force.
Oh.
I approve this message.
It looked like it come with me, you and Jess.
Yeah.
Keep calm.
He's out there. But Father. Now, you understand something, Father, and understand that these peons don't know what's about to happen. You see, I'm going to announce it too. I'm going to make the big announcement. Oh, that metal injection. Oh, yeah. Negan. My teacher is an Al Ghul. Oh, good old John Reagans has joined the family. The one man who definitely can help out this family is worth being in there for.
I think Raven is falling asleep.
Raven need to fly away and go get her title back. See, while you've been gone, she lost her All-Pro Championship to a freaking commentator. A commentator, Negan. Who is a cheap Walmart suit.
Are we
A
really going to bring
commentator?
this up again?
A
Follow this
commentator?
person, everything. A commentator. And guess what? Another commentator, Brody Cross, who used to be a wrestler 7 years ago, helped him out. I mean, she's doing good in EWA. She is the Starlet champion.
Gotta keep that damn title. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there are people in EWA that don't even know that Negan's back. I mean, they do because they're watching this, but I think it's about time to raise hell over there as well.
Oh, don't worry. Killer D would love to have Negan Al Ghul over there. There's a lot of talent that Negan Al Ghul would love to face.
Let's see. Remember, everybody, boys and girls.
Oh, and Negan, after you finish your blood, there's new
Please be quick.
management. That guy, Bryant Jacob, the former COO, the ace over in EWA, is history. There's new management and better people. But, Father, there is a draft coming soon. And I don't know what's going to happen. We all might get separated. Just to let you know.
Not for long. So let it happen. Whoever drafts. Just know I'm not far. That's for sure. And the fact that Ignition has been home. Yep, Ignition has been home. Not too fond about Velocity. Speaking of Velocity, who is the manager still?
It's not. It's not who you think it is anymore.
Yeah, I realized that he's gone.
I think it's like Brody Cross, isn't it? Ooh. I'm feeling another disturbance here. And ooh, that aura is back. He'll address when it comes. But yeah, there's a new general manager over in Velocity.
Very. So.
But Negan, I need to get my Anarchy Championship back.
See.
And I was taken out, Negan. Father, I was taken out. I was taken out by Dolphins.
What?
I was taken out behind. I was hit from behind by Dolphins.
Well, that's because Dollface is a bitch and decided that she can, jump people. But we all know that Miss Dollface does what she wants just as well as I do. But we also know that I came across one of her dolls when I came back in the building. Granted, nothing's more scary than looking at a doll that looks like it's been on meth too long.
That's true.
But see, the doll don't scare me. Nothing's gonna flicker, pitter patter, all this. No, I'm gonna look at that doll and I'm gonna laugh. You see, being in this business, I've seen Dollface do some incredible things. Now, granted, this is the part where I don't talk shit about someone who's actually done some shit. But because Dollface is as creepy as she is, I would love to hug her. That's for sure.
That's a hug my neighbor.
And then powerbomb her right on the table. That's what you do. So right when she goes there to hug you, you flip her over, turn a bitch upside down, powerbomb her ass right on a table of thumbtacks. Hoorah! What's wrong, Raven? What are your why are your cheeks so red? You got so many fireballs in your mouth that you can't hold it back? Huh?
Nothing.
Huh? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, see, since Father is back, see, now I get to put you on the spot. So we can improve your promoing World of Life. Because, well,
wake up.
you had this thing called I can't do it when I'm put on the spot as it is. Well, it's not your fault. I mean, you look like a long-haired hippie girl from the southern states of wherever the fuck you want to be, wearing a flannel, looking like some like boondock shit from like those juggalos that walk around town all day with face paint and nonchalant of their like what, like I don't know. But see, someone like you that wears a flannel, okay, I'm pretty sure that as long as you don't live in Alabama and you're not fucking your cousin, we have no problem about what happens. Now, see, like Emberlyn, you can't put Emberlyn on the spot too because she like freezes up because she has no idea what to say and sits there and talks like she's in like the Matrix, talking all weird and slow and putting her hands in her face all the time. Man, if I put my hands in my face all the time, I would smear and look like a 3-cent hooker. Absolutely not. Now, that face paint that she used to wear still didn't improve. I mean, it looks like she got like hit 3 times with a gangbang full of 50 people and decided that she was going to get turned upside down and left on the corner of Colfax in Denver, Colorado, and learned that her spinal cord is inside her ass because she doesn't know what to do. You see, you want flow, I got you flow. Unlike her flow, it looks like the Grand Rapids River. I mean, Niagara Falls. I mean, shit. So, we are doing big things. And she can stay here and say that she's better talent than us and that you need to get better insults. Well, the fact that I'm back is my insults are a lot more quicker and a lot more quick thinking because every time an insult comes out of my mouth, I might slur. That's because I'm probably using it for the first time. But if it comes out all smooth like, it's probably because she's probably tied to a bed, got fucked with a bottle of Hennessy, and then ended up being like this rollout of a rolling thunder. You know what a rolling thunder is? Let me tell you. A rolling thunder is when someone shoves a flattening pin. Let me say that again. A pin. Different phrase words. It gets shoved up in your ass, rolled around, loosening, turning your insides to mush as your nether regions leak. So, if she can come out with better insults than me, oh please. You know what? That's a good idea. I claim a match against Emberlyn.
She left the page. She
ran.
She ran, Father, because we spoke the truth about her.
She probably did because you know I was fixing to claim a match. Emberlyn versus Negan in an insult match. And granted,
that's not hard to do.
My insult?
Father, don't make me laugh. That's not hard to do.
Like, anyway, so I'm pretty sure Letta wanted to have her fun with Emberlyn too, but since she left, packed her bags and was like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I can't do this. Apparently, her insults and her talent's not as good as ours. But remember, her talents are better than ours. Now, granted, she's going to go crying to some other people like, they were insulting me and bullying me. No. There's a difference between insulting, bullying, and off-screen. This is IC. And for those that don't know what IC stands for, because we're well within an hour, so people are just going to fast forward whatever's going on. IC is in character, for those that are slow and don't know what it stands for. OC is out of character. If you can't handle the heat, this is definitely not the place to be. See, she probably didn't leave because of my sons or for Raven because she decided that she wanted to be in the black because she couldn't keep the smiles off of her face because she knows damn well having Negan back is the most epicest thing that could happen in the FTW right now. If someone else left, they'd be like, he's got to handle his shit. Me, I come back and people are like, oh, we're all fucked now.
Raven, you laugh one more time, I'm going to slap that smirk off your face.
Oh, we already know she can't help
and
it.
Father would have no problem letting me do it either. Now watch how you laugh.
I
Oh,
gotta
no,
have
I
a sense of humor.
Raven,
Oh, look, I just had a
you're an
bad
Al
comment for that,
Ghul.
so I don't even want to say that.
Raven, you are an Al Ghul. Act like it.
Look, she said she's got to have a sense of humor. You know what's really funny? Tell tell Casey to pull down his pants.
Want to see something
I mean,
funny?
we're looking like the Stay Puft and having a
See,
pinky sized
you want to see something? You want to see something
with
funny,
two
Father?
clips.
How about I take that puff side beach ball, Blake Buchanan, and pop him like a zit?
It's Blake Buchanan. I've been watching some of the shit that's been coming up. There's like 31 messages right now. We're getting fucking lit up, which is good because those that are preying on the live absolutely have no life. Most of us work, granted.
Yes, we
Legion,
do.
however, does his thing. But they're blowing up the comments and everything else. That means they have no life and they have nothing else better to do than write negative comments trying to attack someone who can't be attacked because he attacks himself on a daily. Do you know how many times I talk in the mirror and I insult myself? Now that shit is funny. Let me tell you. Because when I insult myself, I have to look away. That's what I have to do. But as soon as I do it, I'm like, okay, I can use that. There are times where I'm using phrases on people, and I'm like, man, I gotta use that in a fucking promo. Like maybe if if Evelyn would pick up her purse and pull the tampons out of it so she can shove it in her ass and anywhere else that's bleeding it from her, her rectal cavities and her anatomy, so that way she may walk down the aisle of shame while Legion points at her and goes, well, that wasn't hard. Because we all know as soon as she walks out of the building, she's gonna be like, oh, they picked on me. I can't handle it because I said they have no talent and I have better talent. Really? Then why did you chicken out? Huh? Why did you chicken out? The owner's gonna have fun with that one. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. The owner's gonna have fun with that. She's gonna be like, you left because you were being insulted. Well,
Tommy
you were
Dyer.
warned.
Tommy Dyer. Understand this. There's only one family that's true to FTW, and you're looking at it. Bar none.
I probably
So
should go look at the comments because
don't worry. We'll see the family soon. Myself, Raven, Negan, Letta, Legion. We'll see the family real soon. Don't you worry. When we do, you'll see who the one true family really is.
Holy Terry Funk, you're still talking or ranting. Terry Funk was a good ECW character.
Negan, Father,
Yes.
it is good to have you back.
Thank you.
Wow. Where is Letta? Where is our dear sister? Huh? Where is our dear sister?
Whoever the Facebook user is talks a lot of shit. Doesn't announce themselves. That's what's funny. The Adams Family rejects and whatnot. What the shit? The fuck? So the Adams Family was a good movie. The fuck?
Oh, Hobo Joe.
Look who it is.
That was Hobo Joe that calling us a bunch of Adam Fan rejects.
Well, Negan, look at who it is. The one son
Oh,
we
nice.
got the fuck out of.
Yeah, but see, I've been in touches with the certain people, and Well, the thing is that I just don't give a fuck. There is going to be no House of whatever in case Nightmare wants to try to go against Negan. See, that's how I'm putting it. See, I won't show up. Granted, I don't do no shows, but I just don't give a fuck. Go ahead, threaten me. That's good. Threaten me. Force well, the CEO will be like, well, you'll be suspended for 30 days. Does it look like I give a fuck?
We don't give a shit about anything. Joey do it. Hobo Joe, really?
Joey C. DeWitt?
Hobo
Dimwit?
Joe?
Is that the same?
Hobo
Joey
Joe?
C. Dimwit?
Yeah, it's more like, yeah.
That's what his name
That's
is.
what
That's what
happens
his
when
new
you
name
live
is.
in West Virginia.
It's funny. He's like, you don't want the real smoke. All right. As Negan to some dude who calls himself Dimwit, come to Colorado. You think you can't handle the smoke? Why? Because I wear makeup and paint my nails and such forth? You're probably one of them silver spoon motherfuckers, huh? Aren't you? Always got money from your mommy and daddy, right? Is that how that is? Getting money from them. They paid for your car when you were younger. You went to college. You did all this. You did all that. You talk about you don't want the smoke. You couldn't last 2 months in our weather, in our blizzards. Absolutely not. So when you say that you like can't handle the real smoke, please. And if you want to know where I'm at, I live in Loveland, Colorado. I'm not hard to miss. That's for fucking sure. You can ask anybody in FTW, Ignition, and Velocity. I'm not hard to miss. The face paint, my smiles, that's not every day. My clothing style, that's every day. Because I'm not like you puny, pathetic, mortal humans sitting here talking all this trash because you have nothing to do. This is on screen. This is what characters do. So when you want real smoke, put up your ass, boy. Get correct. John Cunt Dimwit. Ooh! JCD. Ooh. Ooh. You gotta put another D at the end. That way it's JCDD. Jump, clap, diss, dit. Son. Anyway, on other news, it is damn good to be back, where I can throw my all brand new insults at people who think they're big and bad. Beast, Casey, Maria Nix, which I've yet to see demolish anybody. She might run through them, but not demolish. That's
She
another
had a
story that's
nice
gonna be
match
like,
against Panther, not gonna lie.
she's gonna what?
She had a good victory over Panther.
She's not
She had a
double.
good, like I said, she can go through somebody, but she ain't gonna demolish them. Now, what I did to Casey in the graveyard match, where I broke his hand, but then he pulled a bitch move and curb stomped me into a wall. That's the real bitch move. That wasn't even part of that. I bled for 2 seconds and started laughing about it, but it's okay. But it happens. You see, we have people in FTW who claim Christianity as part of their life. They're about some false
Christianity.
sky daddy. If you believe in a sky daddy, your intelligence went from up
Legion?
here to the ground.
Legion? Are you okay, brother?
Something's going on with my head. But this time, it feels good.
Oh? Ooh. How good does it feel?
It feels like I can do things I used to.
Who the hell are you beating up over there, damn it?
Don't mind me.
Damn.
I
fucking
told
them up.
you. Remember, I told you I was in the middle of a bounty when this was happening. And they're trying to escape.
Jesus. Get him. Kill him. Rip his bloody fucking head off.
This is the one that I'd sent a letter to Father about. The imposter that tried to sneak his way into our temple, posing as him.
Oh, Levi.
No. Levi is dead.
Good.
The seance room is empty. The shackles are broken. I think he's gone. Officially.
Good.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. This
Yes, Father.
this fool. Oh my god! I just saw the comment. 6 months sober out of 16 years.
Let's keep it in character.
In character. He posted the comment, and I'm going to use it. Just like a hype.
You do, Father.
If you hype it, I'm using it. No deal. 6 months, huh? Is that from the lack of term of being with a prostitute every day? Or the lack of term of sitting on your ass most of the time with people who motivate you? Or is it the fact that you pray to a sky daddy? Is that what it is? You pray to a false god? If anyone here tells me that they believe in Santa Claus and all this, you already know where that's going. But if you don't believe in Santa Claus, leprechauns, Easter Bunny, don't fucking one thing set that you believe in God. If you don't believe in those, you don't believe in God. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. You're right. Negan is all about the dark. You're absolutely fucking right. But I don't believe in Satan nor God. I believe in dark forces beyond the worlds. So I guess the next card will represent Negan versus Hobo Joe. Hobo Joe. Homo Joe? Is that hashtag Homo Joe?
Yes. Homo Joe.
That's hashtag Homo Joe. Interesting. Well. That'll be very, very interesting. Granted, I don't know where he lives. Just because you're sober out of 16 years, 6 months. When you make it 2.5 years, then you've accomplished something. Granted, nobody's perfect. But I'm not going to fuck my life by doing drugs that make you stupid, retarded, and end lives. I've seen way too many deaths with my friends dying because of drug abuse. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, because it's almost time for me to go lay back in my coffin and
Malachi.
rest on a bed of nails, since I'm satanic.
What the?
Peter.
Malachi,
This will be interesting.
when the hell did you get here? Well, where is our dear sister?
Drugs are for pussies. Smoke weed, do some shrooms, go to a rave concert, perfectly fine. So when you're part of the Al Ghul family, and you would think that we are a cult? You're absolutely right. It's a cult of family. And if Malachi doesn't speak, I'm gonna reach through this phone and choke his life out of him. Pull out some fucking Homer Simpson shit. Why you little?
So the CEO, our lovely CEO, gonna make a match for you versus Hobo Joe.
I've seen that.
There you go. You got your match. And yes, Ignition GM. Shut up. Negan versus Hobo Joe will be at Madness, and Hobo Joe's gonna get his ass kicked. Why do you even make this match? It doesn't really matter. It's gonna be a squash match anyways. It's just a practice round for our dear father.
Yeah, so in all terms, if I lose, you didn't win shit. That's for damn sure. But
Oh. Let us departure from these people. Shut
I
up,
will.
Alec. I'll go down to you and pop you like a fucking balloon. Don't dare test me.
Darius, where the hell am I?
Malachi,
Yeah,
you're with the Al Ghul family, brother.
why do I feel like my head hurts?
Because
I think Legion
Legion
decided
took
to take a
over.
break.
And now for the commercials from the Al Ghul family.
It doesn't feel right though.
That's what I was feeling. That's the presence I was feeling. Malachi, I know you were
No.
stuck inside there.
It wasn't me. I don't give off an aura like that. I feel like something's happening to him. And he says it's good, but I don't believe it is.
I don't know what it is either. But now, let us departure from these people, Malachi, and their family. Any last words for these peons, Father?
Interesting. Weak, pathetic mortals. All the hate comments were boring, this and that. Just because we talk how we do and live a different lifestyle doesn't mean that we're boring. No, see, if you look at the comments,
No.
John decided that he was going to say some gay shit. So now we know who the fag is in FTW.
Ooh,
So that'll be a good one.
yes. All right. Later,
Dude who likes fucking with dudes. Interesting. Anyway,
now, Legion.
everyone have a good night.
Legion.
It's enough of that.
Any last words for these peons?
Tommy Dyer, my faithful opponent. Before our match, I suggest you do one thing. Tuck Marie Nix in for me, so she doesn't have to watch.
Ooh, Raven. Any last words to Derek Cole?
I hope that he hope I can make sure he shines the title nice and better for me when I get it back.
Damian Wolf, I want my title back, bitch. And I don't care if Zelzabot is number one contender. I'll destroy him too. Later, peons.
Let us in.